Long ago, in a peaceful village bordered by dense forest and golden fields, there lived a family known for their bond and beauty. The family had 3 children, 2 daughters named Funmilola and Oluwaseyi, and their younger brother Toyi, a boy known for his quiet, inquisitive spirit. One day, a group of missionaries arrived in the village, speaking of a man named Jesus who loved everyone deeply. While most villagers rejected this white man's religion, Toyi found himself captivated by the message. The love and forgiveness in Jesus' story struck a chord in his heart, and he decided to accept the faith. His family, however, was less than pleased. His father scolded him, his mother worried, and his sisters couldn't resist teasing him.
Toyi, what has gotten into you?
Funmilola laughed one day as he prayed.
The gods of our people have always protected us. You're trusting in a stranger's god. Yes, Toyi.
Oluwaseyi agreed.
What if the gods of the land grow angry?
Toyi, unbothered, simply smiled. I know it sounds strange to you, but I feel peace in my heart. I believe this Jesus is listening to me. The days continued peacefully, though the village held an unspoken tension. Whispers of discontent spread through the elders, and many villagers believed Toyi's new faith could anger their gods. They murmured that something terrible might happen, and the tension simmered as the village's biggest festival approached. This festival was no ordinary celebration. It was a night of sacrifice, a time when the gods' blessings were sought for the harvest and the village's protection. Unknown to Toyi and his family, 2 of the village's most influential elders had chosen Funmilola and Oluwaseyi to be the sacrifices that year. They believed that the blood of pure young women would strengthen the blessings and ensure protection from any foreign spirits that might have entered through Toyi. The night was dark, the sky blanketed with thick clouds that hid the moon. All was still as Funmilola and Oluwaseyi slept soundly, unaware of the looming danger. Then, shadowy figures entered their hut, their faces covered with masks, and lifted the sisters from their beds. Before they could scream, rough hands clamped over their mouths, and they were carried silently into the night.
Where are you taking us?
Oluwaseyi's voice trembled, her wide eyes darting to Funmilola, whose expression mirrored her fear. It is your destiny, a cold voice responded. The gods require your beauty and innocence to secure the village's future. The sisters' hearts pounded, knowing that there would be no mercy. Bound and silenced, they were led deeper into the forest, where the air was thick with the scent of burning herbs and the distant beat of drums. Back in the family's hut, Toyi awoke suddenly, feeling a deep fear prick his heart. He looked around, noticing the empty sleeping mats of his sisters. Panic rose in him as he darted outside, frantically calling their names. Funmilola. Oluwaseyi. Where are you? His parents, though panic-struck, tried to calm him, but Toyi couldn't shake the feeling that something terrible had happened. Driven by desperation, he knelt right there in the moonlit dirt and clasped his hands together, whispering fiercely to the heavens. Dear Lord, please save my sisters. Protect them wherever they are. I know you are powerful, and I know you can hear me. His father, watching from the doorway, shook his head in frustration.
Toyi, enough of this nonsense. Do you think your foreign god can hear you out here, in our land?
Father, I know he can. I feel it. I have faith. As he prayed, a bright light appeared in the cloud and Toyi stood up, moving like an unseen force was guiding him. As he moved, the bright light was as well moving, showing him the right path to follow. His parents and other villagers, worried that something bad might happen to him, followed him into the thick forest. Like someone possessed by a supernatural being, Toyi walked deeper into the forest and stopped abruptly, and a gust of wind swept over the forest. The flames in the elders' torches flickered, and the smoke from the herbs began swirling wildly, forming strange shapes in the air. The masked figures exchanged nervous glances, feeling an inexplicable chill creep through the clearing. Suddenly, Toyi moved closer to them and started praying for God's intervention.
Nonsense!
Toyi's father shouted at him to stop, but Toyi was already engrossed in his prayer. One elder hissed, raised his cutlass to slaughter Toyi, but an unseen force held his hand in the air. Another elder tried the same thing, but as he raised his knife, a thunderous roar sounded from above, and the heavens opened, releasing a torrent of rain and thunder. The flames were extinguished, the darkness grew thicker, and the winds howled, whipping through the trees like angry spirits. The elders afraid wanted to run, but their feet was glued to the ground, terror etched into their faces, and all the villagers present trembled. Toyi was still praying when Familola and Oluwasia freed themselves, but the elders still trapped in their position, and the villagers marveled at what manner of God could do such thing.
Toyi,
His mother whispered.
perhaps your faith is more powerful than we knew.
Yes.
Agreed his father.
For only someone with a true spirit could pray down a storm from the heavens, and as well power that held all the elders captive. But my son, the elders are in trouble. What will happen to them now? We cannot leave them here for the wild animals to feast on them.
Father, Toyi said. Let them call on their own God to deliver them. The custodian of their village sacred god, known as chief priest, started chanting his incantations, but to no avail. For over 2 hours, the chief priest did everything he knows how best to do, but nothing happened. The elders, knowing fully well that they are doomed, started pleading with Toyi to help them plead with his God to have mercy on them. All the villagers knelt down, pleading that Toyi should do something to release the elders. After a while, Toyi said, "Today, all of you present here will bear witness that no other God is greater than Jesus Christ. He is Jehovah Nissi, the mighty Redeemer. Accept him today and be saved from the powerless blood-sucking gods of your fathers and forefathers." After preaching to the people there, Toyi laid hands on all the elders and even the chief priest, and they were freed. They all bowed down before Toyi, marveled at the power of his prayers. The elders demanded that he should tell them more about the white man's God and the secret of his power, which he did. So many villagers gave their life to Christ there, and in time, the story spread through the village and beyond as a testament to courage, love, and a faith that could shake the heavens. And though some of the villagers continued to practice their traditions, but they held a new respect for Toyi's God, whose power had saved the lives of 2 sisters on that night of sacrifice, and as well taught the elders lessons they would never forget. Toyi's father burnt his family shrine and its symbols of worship and dedicated his family to God Almighty, confessing that he is the only true God who deserves his worship. Familola took Toyi's hand, her voice soft but sure.
Thank you, Toyi. I see now that the God you prayed to is truly with you, and I promise to serve and worship him too.
From that day on, the family never mocked Toyi's faith again. Moral lessons. 1. Faith and conviction inspire respect. Staying true to one's beliefs, even when misunderstood, can ultimately lead others to respect and consider different viewpoints. 2. Love shows through selfless protection. True love, often expressed in unexpected ways, is selfless and protective, impacting those we care about positively. 3. Courage against tradition sparks change. Standing firm in personal convictions, even against tradition, requires courage and can open doors to progress and understanding. 4. Respect and openness foster unity. Respecting each other's faith can lead to unity and strengthen bonds within communities and families. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to know when a new video is posted. Also, follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. Remain blessed.